Chris, thank you. Let's talk COVID case numbers here in the state of Ohio. They've been on the rise for weeks, and with more holiday gatherings coming up, it is likely they will keep going up for weeks to come as well. Dr. Jennifer Hanrahan, she joins us. She's an infectious disease specialist with ProMedica and a partner of the VProject, joining us here on this Wednesday, as we do each and every Wednesday, have a member of the VProject. Let's get right into it. What recommendations do you have for people who are planning those get-togethers for the holidays?
So it's really simple. First of all, the most important thing is get vaccinated. Haven't been vaccinated yet, get vaccinated. The most important thing that we have to protect us against infection is vaccination. And I think it's really important for people to know that the chance of ending up in the hospital and having really severe illness from COVID is much, much lower in people who have been vaccinated. So that's clearly number one. The other things that are, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was just going to say, we can also talk about testing, and the question being, if you get a test, it's negative, and you go to your gathering over the holidays, while there, what else can you do to try to remain safe?
Yeah, so I would say, try to limit to smaller gatherings, and it's safer if other people at those gatherings have been vaccinated. If you're going to be in a larger crowd situation, I would wear a mask. Masks are highly effective and actually are protecting people. So if you're going to be in a situation where you're at risk, I would wear a mask. If you're going to be traveling, I would think about getting tested ahead of time, as you mentioned. Testing is available. You can schedule it for free at local pharmacies, and it's very helpful to get that done before you go somewhere.
Doctor, we know this time of the year, and we reported it in our last half hour, flu cases. We are right within the throes of flu season, and we start to see them tick up a little bit. That mixed with COVID cases can't be a good mixture. So before anyone goes to the ER, what should everybody consider?
So I do think it's important for people to think about, how sick are they? So don't go to the emergency room for minor problems. But if you're feeling short of breath, if you're having trouble keeping, if you're vomiting a lot, or if you're having a lot of diarrhea and can't keep hydrated, then it is important to go and get help. One thing I want to emphasize is some people are waiting too long to go, before they go into the hospital when they have COVID. So people may know that they have COVID and they're not going in until like day 10 or 11. And at that point, they may be too sick and we could have helped them earlier. So if people are short of breath, I would definitely say go in, don't wait. But if you have a minor symptom, then, see if you can manage it at home.
Doctor, I got to ask you, we ran a story last night. Investigative reporter Brian Duggar, he went out to Williams County. He talked to officials out there in Bryan. They are dealing with, obviously, an uptick in the number of COVID cases. A nurse that he spoke with broke down. She was overcome with emotion. I wanted to know from you, you guys come on here very polished, you know the answers to your questions, but have you seen this in the halls of local hospitals?
People are tired. It's hard to see people die who don't need to die. It's hard to see people go through a lot of suffering. So healthcare workers are human. We get angry sometimes when, we see people having to go through things that they don't need to. I would say that overall, we're professionals. We deal with these things every day, and we want to take care of people. But we also want people to know that they don't have to suffer, and it's within their power to make the decision to do the things to protect themselves.
Dr. Jennifer Hanrahan joining us from ProMedica, also a partner with the VProject. Thank you. We appreciate it. Good to see you as always.
Thank you.
If you want to get vaccinated, you heard her talk about it. The Toledo-Lucas County Health Department is hosting a clinic the rest of this week from 9 until 4. There are also clinics Thursday and Saturday at the Rec Center in Maumee there on Key Street. For a full list of updated locations, walk-in clinics, check out what we have on our website, WTOL.com.